Okay, next. Okay, looking back. So, last 2011 to 2012, so yung thrust or yung direction ng EB is Empowered Member Formation for Better Externalization. So, while 2012 to 2013 is going back to the heart of things. So, yung mga inalaman natin kung ano yung reason kung bakit natin ginagawa yung mga bagay sa Gabay. And this school year naman is our direction is to establish our relevance to our sectors through the projects na align sa changing needs ng bawat sector natin. So, for my vision, as you can see, we don't always have to reinvent the wheel. Meaning, di naman kailangan na palaging may malaking bago o may malaking bagong gagawin. Next. So, some constant small incremental improvements will lead and will create a bigger impact. Next. So, my platform is comprised of assets. So, what are these assets? First, active and relevant presence of Gabay as sustainability and continuous improvement of internal and external systems, as strengthening members and maximizing their potentials, efficient leadership, and lastly, total quality service. So, to explain this, first, active and relevant presence of Gabay to its sectors and community. Siyempre, hindi dapat nawawala to. And in order to achieve this goal, so yung succession of focus group discussions will still be continued. Kasi through this focus group discussion, we'll be able to know kung ano nga ba yung current na pangangailangan ng mga bawat sector natin, not only the scholars. Next, of course, the needs analysis, scholars feedback, and area assessment. We shall strengthen the relationships with our alumni. Siyempre, most of the not only funds and support come from them. Tapos, offices and different organizations such as OAA, and then naging maganda yung effort ng previous Execom na nakipag-partner with Teach for the Philippines for our area and area skills training. Through this, we can search for more partnerships. We can search for more partnerships and collaborative efforts with those orgs and offices. Next is S, to sustainability and continuous improvements of internal and external systems. So first, simplifying the systems. And so this includes pagpapatuloy lang natin yung mga systems sa simula ng mga previous committees, pero simplify natin na accordingly para mas according sa pangangailangan ng mga members. So this includes the proper phases of mentorship, implementation, evaluation, transition, which tells the credibility and transparency. So i-continue pa rin yung status reports and weekly updates. Next. Strengthening members and maximizing their potentials. So hindi ito mawawala dahil kailangan natin ng members para magawa lahat yung advocacy ng Gabay. So through member recognition and empowerment, formation programs like SHIELD, continue pa rin naman natin yan. And individual consultations even outside the SET, Mid-Sem, and IC. Kasi through ICs, we'll know kung ano yung mga concerns ng mga bawat isa. And ma-adjust natin, ma-reassess yung mga projects natin kung nasusuportahan pa ba yung mga concerns ninyo. Skills development and rechecking the heart of things. Next, efficient leadership. Siyempre, for a good org, kailangan na efficient execom and members who do not only know how to execute projects, but can also lead. This leads to holistically formed Gabayanos. And how will this happen? Through LMP, na i-restructure natin, and mentorship. And lastly is the total quality service. Hindi pwede na nasusuportahan lang natin yung bawat isang sector, kundi suportahan natin lahat. Hindi lang pwede yan lang, o okay lang, okay, pwede na yan. Kundi kailangan ng total quality service. through the synergy of offices and committees.